This is the Govee Aura Lite. This is a cheaper version of their awesome Aura lamp. So let's take a look at it. Now the packaging is pretty simple. You can see the Aura. Then you can also see the features, colorful lighting, voice control, scene modes, and timers. And that's about it for the box. Pretty simple. So in this video, I'll go ahead and unbox it, tell you about it, take a look at the app and scenes, and then we'll compare it to the Aura, which we also have right here. But that's for later. Let's unbox this. Pop this open. So we get this little top thingy, and I assume that this is the power supply. Whoa, okay. We also get a like and share card and a user manual in here. We'll set that aside. It's all in there. See the power supply. Now, unfortunately, even though it does have a USB-C end, this is a 12-volt power supply. Let's pull the Aura light out. Oh boy. Ooh. Well, there it is. Okay, so pop it out of this little protective shell. I like the weight of this. Pretty light, but nice. And let's try to... Come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh, I like that on the bottom. Okay, we'll get to that in a moment. So on the top, you get what I assume is a touch-sensitive power button right here. Doesn't have a click to it or anything. Get a color button. Brightness up, brightness down, and a music mode button. You can also see the microphone right there, which will hear the sound of your music and kind of flash to it. On the bottom, you can see some like FCC stuff, and then you have where the power plug goes in. So let's go ahead and plug it in. So it comes with a nice long cord. It's not, incredibly long, but it's long enough. So let's plug it in. Has a nice little cable channel right here that you can just route the cable through. Gives it a nice clean look, and it's lit up. Ooh, I kind of like this design. So as you can see, the lights are all at the bottom, and then it just kind of dims out a little bit towards the top, which I kind of like. Looks nice. And I can turn it on and off with this button. Has a nice dim. You can change the color or white, brighten, and you have the music mode. So now what we're going to do is take a look at the app features, because even if it's a good quality device, if it has a poor app, it's not really something I want to use. So let's go left to right. We're going to try the music mode. So as you can see, it hears my snapping and is blinking to it. I think it might be a little bit better if I place it like this for you guys. But yeah, so it's pretty simple. You can also choose to sync from your device microphone, which may work a little bit better in some cases, though I'm not entirely sure about that. You can change the sensitivity, so if it's picking up sounds you don't want it to pick up, then you can adjust that. You can also choose between dynamic and calm, which the sensitivity is too low, versus, yeah, so the calm is a little bit less jumpy, which I prefer. You can also set your own color here, so I like pink, let's say, or we could do a blue or something, though you can't select a group of colors for it to jump between. Now if you just want a plain color, we can go into the color tab. Can also from there we can select a white. It goes from kind of a warm white, not super warm, to a very cool white, and then you can go ahead and select whatever color you want. You can do green, you can do purple, whatever, it's RGB. Up here you can change the brightness of it, which is pretty straightforward. Now, the scenes are where it actually gets interesting. So there are quite a few of them, actually. Let's try hills. Oh, that one's not very good. Glacier, that's kind of cool. Oh, I like how it's kind of dimming and changing colors. Firefly. Canyon. I like these. Now, it's not going to be as cool as some of the RGBIC scenes that you can get on the Aura, but we'll talk a little bit more about the Aura a little bit later in this video. Now, the DIY is something I really like on Govee products. Let's go over to some of my RGB only DIYs. So let's take a look at these. So I have a few from other people, but I've made most of these. So what you can do, I'll go ahead and make one for you guys, is you can choose an effect. I'm going to do gradient because it's just what I prefer. But you can also do breathe, where it goes to black and then back up to the next color, or jumping, where it just jumps between the colors. Let's make this one a little bit faster. Then I'm going to choose pink. Let's do green and teal. So you can see it goes pink, green, teal. Pink, green, teal. Now, I may want to add an orange in between. I can just add that there and then hit apply. Then I can give it a name. I'm just going to say test for video. And go ahead and hit save. Then I can go ahead and grab that effect whenever I want, which is pretty cool. DIYs are definitely a feature I like with Govee products, and that's one of the reasons I like Govee products. So this lamp is pretty simple, but let's take a look at something that isn't quite as simple, and that is the Aura. Okay, it's just set on blue. We'll kind of do that. So, taking a look at the Aura, the main differences are that it's RGBIC and that it has an external controller. So, not everyone's going to care a whole lot about that. You probably can't see anything with my camera right now. Yes. But we're going to set the Aura Lite aside and take a look at the main Aura. So as you can see, it can do a lot of different colors at the same time, like this beautiful effect here, and it's pretty nice. It's one of my favorite products that Govee makes, and, well, you can see why. The whites are the same on both the Aura and Aura Lite. They both have Wi-Fi, and overall, that's something that I've been really impressed with the Aura Lite, is that the compromises are things that really don't matter as much. So, for example, they didn't remove Wi-Fi, which, thank you, Govee. Let's try a slightly different DIY. I'm a fan of this one. So between the Aura and the Aura Lite, honestly, you could get either. I've been extremely impressed with both of them, and so for the lower price of the Aura Lite, you may want that, or for the higher price of the Aura, you know, you may be able to justify it with the additional RGBIC, you know, functionality that you're going to get. One thing I didn't mention already is that the buttons are just a little bit different between these. So you get the same buttons, you know, color, brightness, and music mode. However, here, it's just a tap, whereas this one, it's an actual button. So, it's kind of whichever one you prefer for this one. Why did this just turn off? Oh, I unplugged it accidentally. Haha. So, maybe if you're using it as a bedside lamp, you'd prefer this one, because it's easier to kind of feel for the buttons in the dark and, you know, hit the power button, for example. Or maybe you kind of like the style of this one and you like how the buttons light up. That's something that this doesn't do. I will say that it does have this lip right here that makes it pretty easy to feel for where the power button is, and from there you can kind of figure out where everything else is. So it's not, you know, impossible to feel in the dark, but if you're trying to feel it in the dark, I would get the Aura. The other difference is that for music mode, on the Aura, it's on this controller thingy-mabob here, whereas on the Aura Lite, you can see it's this little dot right here, and that's the microphone. So that's a brief comparison between these two. I'm going to take the Aura away for now, and we're just going to wrap up with the Aura Lite. So overall, I've been really impressed with the Aura Lite. When a company is making a cost-down, budget version of a product, I usually try to steer clear of it, because many times companies make mistakes in trying to figure out what features that they should remove from the higher-end product. In this case, I think the Govee has done an excellent job choosing what to include and what to remove, and even added the nicer rounded top, which I do like. It also proves that they really do kind of care about this product. Otherwise, they would just remove the IC chips from the other one and sold it off as an Aura Lite. So that is something that you can kind of see their dedication to this product, even though it is a lower end product, which is, I'm guessing, making them less money. So I've been really impressed with their selection, not removing Wi-Fi, that's an easy mistake to make, and just, removing the IC functionality. And, obviously, I would love to have it, but at this price point of $40, I think that this is great. So thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know, would you buy this or the Aura? Why? What do you think they should have done to make this a better product? So yeah, leave that below. Feel free to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.